Welcome back to Timberborn. We're gonna pick up right where we left off, which was in quite a wonderful place. Now, our population is growing again, and we have pretty much tamed the bad tide. So, what we're gonna. Man, every time I go to play, I just yawn like nobody's business. First of all, let's go into well-being and see that we've got everything pretty much taken care of on this end. As you can see, the water is running out from underneath the colony. But we're still going strong here. We're going to go ahead and start looking at these trees, see how close they are. They are pretty well far from being grown. We'll continue harvesting these trees. We have plenty of room for more. Go ahead and get out of that view. We're almost done with the dam. I guess these need to be cut down at all. I'm actually going to pause this because we're not going to regrow that. What we're going to do, however, is come over here and mark all of these to be cut. Mark all of that to be cut. And what we're going to do now is focus on transportation. We only have 900, so we're gonna have to do this very strategically. So we're gonna put one here, one here, and we're gonna have to fit this in right there. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this at highest, this at next to highest, leave that there, and we're going to unpause this builder's hut so we can get them built pretty quickly. We do have a metal smith going. Sorry about that. I had difficulties, and I did the first step to rectifying it by just disconnecting and reconnecting. Okay, so here's the plan, right? I'm going to save up some more points. Actually, I have enough points. We're going to go ahead and do this number. We're going to put this one here, this one here. And we're going to solve our power problem. Matter of fact, we're just going to delete all of this because we're no longer going to build these. Right, and what we're going to do, however, is going to need 40 science, which we can go ahead and get, and we're going to go ahead and just go like this, and do that number, and go to here, and we're going to go ahead and just do this number like this, and actually let's do away with that, and we're going to go take this power from here, and take 2 vertical from here. And we're gonna just go bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. And we're going to recycle all of this. So I'm going to mark for as far as planting trees. We're going to go like this and say we're not planting anything else here anymore, ever. For all eternity. Alright, and secondly, what we're going to do is put this here. Man, it's so great having this much free space. We're going to do this number, right? Let's make it backwards up. And we'll get to this at another time. But first and foremost, let's bring this up and around there. Mark this for demolition and high prioritize that. I can't believe they got one done. Okay. Excuse me. What we're going to do now is we're actually going to high prioritize all of that because I want those done first. So there's no point in building this if the rest isn't already built. So we still have 5 extra beavers, so let's go ahead and put more there, and we're going to need more here, so let's go ahead and put some more here, and that will probably put okay, we still have, man, we're going to have so much power. We're going to like triple our power output. It's going to be amazing. Now, however, we do have a dilemma because that's already dehydrated. And that's why I'm going to put trees over here. It's going to look amazing. So, I don't know why this all isn't marked to be destroyed. Alright, and let's go ahead and get rid of all these, because all the berries on the map are dead. Okay. I nixed the idea of making this 3 deep because I think that would be too much. 2 deep will be fine. We're never going to put water over here. That'd be way too much water. Alright. Now, I would like to make this a little deeper for me to feel safer about it. And also, I'd like to dam some of this up, and man, it's going to take so much effort. Alright, another idea I had was making this into a reservoir, but I don't know how that would interact with the water down here. What would probably end up happening is this would just continuously flow out. So, we're going to go ahead and forgo that. Now, if we look here, okay, those are barely moving, and we still have enough power to last us. What's this? Logs, it's fine. What I do want to do is, let's see, where's it go? Okay. So, let's go ahead and demo that so that we can get a path in. And we'll just bring this around to here and up to here and put this up here. We're going to go ahead and high prioritize all of that and this and There we go. Now all of that should get built, and oh wow, all that water's gone too. So while we're at it, let's go ahead and build a path there. We should continue pushing that one over. Let's see, what do these take? Okay, so I have enough. Okay, I now have a problem with food. So we're going to go ahead and unpause this one. Okay. And go ahead and do that number. Alright, so we now have haulers and 3 buildings of, well, currently 2 buildings of farmers. Let's go ahead and increase this one to 3. Oh no, I see. You can all see the problem I made here. I should have done better. Let's go ahead and update our path here. There we go. Now they'll be able to build that. Let's go over here and let's go ahead and start that. We're going to go ahead and put that next highest priority. And we're going to go ahead and high prioritize these 2. And that. Oh boy. Alright, let's see here. We're going to have to go ahead and start these, put these in. So we can get those potatoes harvested as fast as possible. Man, I'm so hungry. And we're back again. I still have no audio. That might be a game thing. But we're now getting water down here, so I'm just gonna play without any sound. That's fine. Um, it's probably just on my end, so you probably have sound on your end, and that's okay. As long as it sounds good to you guys, I'm happy. Now that we have that built, let's go ahead and delete this path. If you're wondering, yes, I do have the hiccups. We're going to go ahead and put the forester there, and that's not really going to leave much room for these pine trees. But we're going to make do with what we got and just plant them all down here. Actually, let's not put that there. Let's go ahead and put that right up here and hit that F button to flip it. And let's go ahead and plant it all the way down to there and to here. Let's double check to make sure. Okay, we still got some more room for more pines. Let's go there and let's triple check this. Okay, so that's just max right there. Now if we go down to here and go to tappers, we're actually going to do a little sneaky. Because what we're going to do is we're going to place a platform here and then put the tapper shack right there, which means it gets exact same amount of building or harvesting space. So we won't use any of this back here. Matter of fact, we can go ahead and cancel the cutting of all that, but we will just do this so I can get rid of the dead trees and stuff. Let's go ahead and, when I say dead trees, I just mean the dead berry bushes. Alright, let's cancel the cutting of those because I don't actually want them cut. Alright. Man, this game is so weird with no audio. I'm gonna go make sure it didn't change my audio settings. Okay, no. But as you can see, we're actually doing really good on water. This is filled up to the height of 0.55. Let's go ahead and make that 0.6. Um, Now, once we get more material built up, which, speaking of which, we're going to go ahead and pause these two. And I believe we have two wood, no, those are gathering flags. I don't know why those are paused. Those should be oaks. Or are they oaks? Or are those pines? Yeah, let's make those dark oaks. We're not growing pines down here anymore. We're growing pines over here, so. We got our quick transport up. We're gonna have to keep that paused for now. If we look here, we're about halfway. Oh man. In case you're wondering, I am currently recording this at 1:39 in the morning. So, I'm just now finally getting tired. We are almost at 1500 power. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pause this one because how do we have, what did I, okay, let's go ahead and get one of these bad water pumps going. And I'm still dealing with the cut on my tooth. Let's go ahead and cancel those plants. We're not going to grow them. This is going to be something different. We don't currently need it because our population isn't large enough to necessitate that much. But what we can do is let's go ahead and unpause that. I'm starting to think that I'm going to make, well, I'm going to have to first increase this power. I'm just going to make it this like double the size, right? Or should I say double the volume. And one way I could do it is bringing this over and bringing it across this dam and then back over to here and just increase this up to 2. Because this will provide 800 and these need, I wish it would just show us, 400 HP per, and if we go to here, these produce 400 HP per. So we should be able to power 2 of them at optimum power. Um. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a third farm open. Um. But this seems like a nice place to stop. And we're doing really good. We're flourishing. Um, what we need to do now is once the dark oaks, not keep calling them dark oaks, they're just oak trees. Once the oak trees are ready, we start harvesting, and then we activate all of these, and then we utilize all 1200 horsepower, and we hit the ground running. All right. Well, on that note, like the video if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. And ring that bell if you want to be notified of future uploads. New episodes of Timberborn will be coming out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Every week, 12 o'clock, whatever time zone Denver's in. Until next time, bye-bye.